Coming to the online examination, I feel much worried right now. I don't know how we are going to conduct the examination for this May examination, right? Whether it's going to be online examination, whether it's going to be offline examination as usual in the normal mode, or whether we are going to cancel the examination just like how we have done in our 10th standard, we don't know. Because entire thing is lies with the government of Tamil Nadu. Mananmaniam Sundarnath University has no role to play in conducting the examination. Everything will be decided only by the government of Tamil Nadu, whatever the direction that is going to be given by the government of Tamil Nadu, and all the universities, not only the Mananmaniam Sundarnath University, all the universities throughout Tamil Nadu, they are going to follow the same procedure. Whatever the procedure that is going to be adopted by the Madras University, that same procedure will be adopted by the Mananmaniam Sundarnath University. Right now, everything is blank. We don't know in which mechanism, which way that we are going to conduct the class. This is a practical difficulty in this case. And of course, forgetting the current examination, sir, if you are going for online-based education in the next semester, what will happen to the examination then? Whether it will be a regular examination like all the students will be asked to come in, sit in the classroom and give a pen and paper to go out to the examination, or again it's going to be an online examination. Probably the God only knows how we are going to plan. And the type of examination that may be conducted in the online is, you can have essay type of examination, you can have multiple choice examination. Right now all the people what the teaching faculty are doing in the online, they are all going for multiple choice questions, MCQ. This is the mechanism that we follow. But always that online examination to support essay type examination, it should support MCQ. It may support open book examination. That is also possible. Open book examination. For example, I may give the question right now. Because I cannot watch you all the time. I cannot invigilate you through the online. Let the test be open book test. Let the book be in front of you. Questions will be such that if you know it already, if you read the subject already, if the content is known to you, you can turn the page and you can write the answer. If first time if you are getting open your book, even if you give the open book test, nothing will happen. Right? Whatever the mark you are capable, you will score that mark only. So that's the thing. That is also possible. Open book test is also possible, and as well as problem based examination is also possible, and oral exam is also possible. Right now, all people, right now those who are doing the PhD thesis, and every university has now shifted to oral viva examination. Right now, it is in practice. All universities, including Mananmaniam Sundarnath University, that we are planning now, and we are in progress with oral examination for viva, because it's going to be questions. Exam is going to ask only few questions, and the student, there will be only one student in the PhD viva, and he or she is going to answer. But this type of oral examination really is possible with the online examination also. For this alone, again I remind you, Moodle will help you to conduct whatever the mode of examination. Moodle will help you, or otherwise now people are coming with so many solutions. There are particular softwares, specialized software only for conducting the online examination through different mechanisms. Okay, and these mechanisms will evolve, and all the colleges, all the universities will adopt such technology very soon, and in future mostly examinations will be online, it's no doubt. For the current examination, it may be anything. It may be an offline examination like the regular, or online, or it may be cancellation of examination and awarding the marks based on the previous semester, and etc. etc. Whatever it may be the things. But in future, such things will not happen, because cancellation is not a solution to any problem. Exam cancellation is not a solution to problem. Probably in future, online examination will be the only thing which is going to come very shortly. And students and teachers, we get ready to face these online examinations. And of course, online examination has its own advantages, like saving the money, paper, and etc. etc. And of course, it's having the disadvantage too. One of the main disadvantage, of course, as a controller, I know what is the practical difficulty in conducting the examination. One of the very practical difficulty is authentication. Authentication of the person who is writing the examination. I may issue the question, or your class teacher may issue the question. Who knows that who is writing the test? Who knows? Whether the particular candidate is writing the test or on behalf of that candidate, another person is writing the test. That's a big issue. But of course, we have the solution for that problem. But everything is money based, that's all. We can have a 100% Baka examination, only that particular candidate will be allowed. Even if he is sitting in his home, nothing wrong. Okay. One solution is that for authentication purpose, bringing all the students for online examination to the college. That's how it's going the examination for JEE main and the NEET examination. Because NEET examination and JEE examination, students will not be allowed to take up the exam questions from their home because there's no guarantee that who will be writing the test on behalf of the candidate. So what we will do normally, we call them all to a computer center. Whether it may be a college center or it may be a private center, where your authenticity will be verified. Your Aadhaar card and your thing, anything, everything will be verified and you will be allowed to sit in the system and there is authentication. And if suppose we allow the students to take their examination from their home alone, no other go, security will be a very big issue, it should be addressed. We have the solution. One of the solution is that for authentication, student will be allowed to sit in the first. Teacher or the invigilator from their home will initially authorize the student. Yes, they will notify that this is the student. Why? Once authorized, the candidate will not be allowed to move away from the screen. The system itself will detect. Once you go out of the screen and come back, the system will tell you warning 1. And if you second time you go out of the screen and you come back, it will give you warning 2. And that time it will make you log out. You cannot continue the exam further. Such a thing is that. And another thing is that all the time, while you are writing the examination, whether it is a paper-based examination or we are writing the MCQ on a system-based examination, your answer will be recorded or you will be videographed. Right? And till the end of the examination, your image will be stored there. So therefore, when you move out and somebody come and sit in the place of you and take the examination, it will be easily captured. System itself will indicate that there is a change in the person. Softwares are there, but it's again, it's a cost. The factor is cost. So these are the practical hurdles in this, and properly we hope that we will overcome all this practical difficulty if you want to have a successful, fraudless, a secure online education. With the word of timing, these are all security mechanisms. These are readily available. Let me skip this slide. And as a concluding mark, personally as a Suryani, a professor in computer science, or as a controller, sir, what do you feel about these online classes? This is my concluding remark. One of the concluding remarks what I wish to say is, it is unfair to expect the same level of concentration and involvement as in the classroom. We cannot expect same concentration, same involvement in the classroom in the online classes. And another thing is the practical difficulty. Since the whole family is at home, there may be only one laptop, or there may be only one computer in the house. There may be 3 children. And what the family will do? If the college going student is there and 2 schools going students are there, all the time schools are bombarding the students with online classes from morning 9 o'clock to evening 4 o'clock. All these students will be engaged in the classes. And college students, maybe they may be given the least priority. And least laptop will be given to you at last. Okay? How? Is it necessary to buy a laptop for one and all in the family? It is not practically possible. Okay? And many parents will be here talking in the background. Here the point is that parent is talking, parent alone will not be talking on the background. Even the students, those who are attending the class, not attending the classes, they will also make some noises. Always there will be some disturbance in the online classes. So normally what now the students are doing, they will get into the room, they will lock the door, and they will proceed with the online classes. Sometimes it may lead to some other problem also. So that is the thing. Once the students are get locked in the room, parents may not have a watch over them. We don't know what that student is looking over. That is a practical difficulty. We understand that thing. And As I said earlier, practical oriented subject cannot be taught as the online classes. And almost from the survey that is taken over 45 countries, the report is that never online classes will match the real classes. So that is the survey, right? And another fact is that Australian Vice Chancellor, he is telling that nothing is replaceable for a face-to-face interaction. That is always it serves its own benefit. And another person is telling that what is the difference between online class and an offline class? Online class, attending the class in the classroom is like visiting some place. Suppose if I am interested in visiting Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple, I am going there, I am seeing and everything, including the Swami and everything, that I am going and visiting the temple itself. It will give a feeling. Whereas online classes is simply watching a video of Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple. It will, I don't know what kind of impact that it's going to give you, right? Because it's going to be a video class. So that may not be much interactive as if we are attending the class in person. That is an issue. And probably we expect that these online classes may create unhealthy graduates. Who is going to give you the discipline? In the online classes, while our class is going on, if you talk to your neighbors, the teacher will warn you. If you move out of the class, you cannot move out of the class without the permission of the teacher. Teacher in the classroom is not only taking the classes or not teaching the classes. More than the subject, they teach you the discipline. They teach you how to behave. They teach you how to communicate. They teach you how to speak and everything. On a weightage basis, you can say that if 50% of the subject is that you are learning in that boardroom class, and other 50% is learning many more things, not only from the teacher. You learn the mass movement, how to move with the people in the classroom environment. We learn the environment. We learn everything. We understand the people. We know how to move with the people, etc. So, subject alone only we are not conducting the classes. To know the world, we are conducting the regular classes. But online classes, that may lead to unhealthy graduate. This is only another thing is that. And finally, I am confident that the teacher will embrace the digital switch. No other go. You teachers will be embraced. You will be forced to take up the digital switch over. You have to take the online classes in the current pandemic situation. And this is also applicable to students also. Probably personally what I feel that there may be a blended mode of learning. Blended in the sense combination. There may be a combination. Probably UGC is going to give a guideline is that let the teacher come to the class. Let the teacher handle the classroom environment. Whoever is not having the infrastructure at home, let them come and learn the subject in the classroom. Whoever is having the infrastructure, let them learn it from their home itself. Right? Vice versa. Suppose all the students may be interested in coming and attending the class in the college room environment, there may be a shift. In the first day, 50% of the students may be permitted to attend the classroom in person. And the second day, the first 50% will be allowed to go for the online classes, when the second batch will be allowed to sit in the classroom. Some kind of mechanism that's going to come very shortly, and that will be the pressure for the next November thing. And future, there's no doubt that purely our environment is going to change. Not only in the education, my dear friends, we are going to find a change everywhere, not only in the education sector. டாக்டர் போய் மீட் பண்ணணுமா, அதை எப்படி மீட் பண்ண போறோம், டாக்டர் எப்படி பார்க்க போறோங்கிறதுல ஒரு சேஞ்ச் இருக்க போகுது. கல்யாணம் எப்படி நடத்த போறோமா, அதுல ஒரு பெரிய மாற்றம் வரப்போகுது. ஒரு ஈவன் ஃபார் ஒரு அன்டுவர்ட் இன்சிடென்ட்டா, ஒரு டெத் இன்சிடென்ட்டா, அதுல எப்படி அட்டென்ட் பண்ண போறோம், அது இப்பவுமே மாறிக்கிட்டு இருக்கு. இந்த கலாச்சார மாற்றங்கள் கம்ப்ளீட்டா வேர்ல்டையே மாற்ற போகுது. ஈவன் தேர்ஸ் கோயிங் டு பி சேஞ்ச் இன் தி பொலிட்டிக்கல் சினாரியோ. வாட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் திங்? Now you may witness the real thing. What is this COVID-19 after all? It's simple virus. எங்க இருந்து பரவுச்சு? ஓகே, சைனால இருந்து பரவுச்சு. எப்படி பரவுச்சு? இன்னைக்கு வேர்ல்டு ஃபுல்லா நியர்லி இட் ரீச்சஸ் 1 crore, 80 lakhs கிராஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம். இதுல எந்த வார் வெப்பன்ஸுமே யூஸ் பண்ணல. No war weapons is used right now. Right? Simple virus, single cell of virus is sufficient to damage the entire world. இனிமே மிலிட்டரிக்கு கோடி கோடியா போட்டணுமான்றது தேவையில்லை. இப்போ கூட ஒரு சைனா war. I don't know whether it is need. I don't think that such kind of war will happen in future. நடக்காது. லட்சக்கணக்கில் கோடிக்கணக்கில் கோடிக்கணக்கில் மிலிட்டரி வார் வெப்பனுக்கு பணத்தை ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். That entire thing is going to happen, change. The entire world is going to change its mode of operation. இது வரைக்கும் பார்க்காத ஒரு உலகத்தை இன்னும் ஒரு கூடிய சீக்கிரம் நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம். Under this situation, education is no doubt. Education is no exception that there will be a change in the education model. Right now, this forum night now is open for question and answer. We cannot admit all the students to ask the questions. The host will admit few candidates so that they will ask the few questions. And let me answer to your questions. Right now, Government of Tamil Nadu has taken no decision on this regarding how to conduct the examination. Right? One of the suggestion is that, as usual, that we can go for the examination by keeping the distance, social distancing. Right? Examination alone will be examination will be held for the third year students alone, excluding first year, second year. First year, second year examinations may be held later. Right? This is one solution. Right? Another solution is that permitting the students to go for online examination. Instead of allowing the students to come over here and they be permitted to go for online examination. This is also under consideration. And the third consideration is that examinations may get cancelled and your marks may be based on your internal, whatever internal the marks you scored on your internal, plus whatever your performance on the earlier semester. This is also one of the mechanisms, right? And government is thinking over this. Government is taking all this into consideration. They are working out of the model. Whichever of the model is feasible, they will come out with the solution at the earliest, within 1 or 2 weeks period. Government will announce by which mode that students will be allowed to take up the final examination. Or mechanism சொல்ல போறாங்க, government சொல்ல போறாங்க. Wait for a week, government will announce. University சொல்லணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. You can notice everything in the newspaper and or in the TV news channel. Government will announce you the fact how the third year students are going to be evaluated. அது முடிஞ்ச உடனே admission will take up. It's no doubt that and admission, if the pandemic situation is not over, admission will be based purely on the mark that you have scored and that will be done by the colleges through online. எல்லாமே கூடி சீக்கிரம் நடக்கும். Anybody interested in asking few more questions? You please raise your hand when you are about to ask the questions. Very good afternoon. Certificate and diploma. Are you a BCom graduate student? Are you a BCom graduate student? Okay. Whether it is a regular classes, whether it's a regular course or certificate course or diploma course, those who are going out, the procedure will be common. Procedure will be same. Okay.
For the examination of vocational courses.
A student is asking, there is a question, what about the examination for BO courses? BO courses is also for third year student, the procedure will be different, and first year, second year, it is yet to be decided. And another question is by Ganesh Subramaniam, sir, what about arrear exams? So that is one of the question. For third year, there will be some mechanism will be devised by the government of Tamil Nadu, either by cancellation and by making the mark from the internal, or by taking the mark from the previous semester. And for arrears, right now no decision is taken. And probably for arrear paper, the students have to come to your college to take up your papers, to write the examination in offline mode, right? So this is the right now the solution, and if need, there may be another mechanism also. Even if it is up to the government decision. Government is more focusing on that 6th semester examination, and they have not come across with any formula for compute how to go ahead with the arrear candidate. Arrear candidate, probably they may have to come and sit in the examination. They may. Right now it is not yet decided. அரியரை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இது வரைக்கும் எந்த டெசிஷன் எடுக்கல. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கான்சென்ட்ரேஷன் வந்து 6th செமஸ்டர்ல தான் கான்சென்ட்ரேஷன் இருக்கு. அதை எப்படி கண்டக்ட் பண்றது அப்படிங்கறதுல தான் ஃபோக்கஸ் இருக்கு. அரியரை பத்தி இது வரைக்கும் எந்த முடிவும் எடுக்கல. ப்ராபபிலி அரியருக்கு எக்ஸாம் தனியா நடக்கும் தேர்ட் இயருக்கு அலோன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர் செகண்ட் இயருக்கு இப்போ அதை பத்தி யோசிக்கவே கிடையாது. அதனால ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் யூ ஜஸ்ட் பி ரிலாக்ஸ்ட். What about the next question? When we give importance to online teaching, will it create psychological imbalance among students? On my view, right, from the next semester onwards, from the November examination onwards, we will be giving much importance to online teaching. It's no doubt. Will it create psychological imbalance among the students? Probably, yes. On my own experience, I am telling that there may be a psychological imbalance. That's why I am saying that the better mechanism is to go for blended learning, so that all the time you will not be allowed to take your classes in the online. Partially you have to come and attend the classes, maintaining the social distance, and partially, if suppose you are not able to attend the classes, you please stay home, and if you feel that if you are not safe at the colleges, you will be allowed to stay at home, you will be there home. And if you are interested to come and attend the college, you may come and attend the colleges. So UGC is working on this model, taking into all consideration. Right. Sir, exam for final student, exam வைக்கிறதா வேணாமான்னு இன்னும் முடிவு பண்ணலப்பா. அதனால டேட்டெல்லாம் நீ அதை யோசிக்க வேண்டிய அவசியமே இல்லை. ஜஸ்ட் வாட்ச் இது ஃபார் த டிவி நியூஸ் ஃபார் த நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக். உங்கள் 1 வீக்கில் டிவி நியூஸ் அல்லது பேப்பர் நியூஸ் பாருங்க. யூ வில் கெட் ஆல் த டீடைல். Can online mode of teaching be effective in our field? No. நான் என்னுடைய கன்க்ளூடிங் ரிமார்க்லேயே சொல்லிட்டேன். நான் ஆன்லைன் டீச்சிங் இஸ் நாட் த சொல்யூஷன் ஃபார் எவ்ரிதிங், பட் இட்ஸ் கோயிங் டு பி ஃபியூச்சர். அதுதான் உண்மைதான். ஆனால் எல்லாத்தையும் முடியாது. பிசிக்ஸ் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி ஆன்லைனில் நடத்த முடியாது. பிசிக்ஸ் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி சம்டைம்ஸ் தட் யூ ஹேவ் டு கோ பை only class board teaching, and to some few extent, or 20 to 30% of the subject, even in the physics chemistry, that may go on online. Whatever the subject that is to be taught only in the classroom, we need a classroom environment. So we will go for a blended learning, a combination of both online and as well as offline.
So another question is there, whether there will be any situation that the examinations will be conducted in the May and November together, jointly or conducted?
Possibility is very less. Conducting the examination April examination and November examination together, its possibility is very, very less. And probably you are asking the questions for first year, second year, I think. Because for third year that we have to close the examination by some means, so that the students will be admitted for the PG. Right. So therefore, initially by other mechanism, by some means, we will be able to manage the third year students, and we will be issuing the degree certificate to them at the earliest. We will be giving the mark for them at the earliest. Based on that marks, the students will be admitted to your PG courses. No doubt. For first year, second year, whenever there is a conducive environment, we will think of going for the examination. If before November or December, if the pandemic situation is come to an end, or at least it is getting reduced, if we feel that there is a medicine, if there is, even if we occur some disease, if there is a medicine, there is a tablet, something like that, so thereafter we will think of going for offline examination for first year and second year. If the situation is same thing is there, even if it continues up to November, we cannot imagine an examination either individually or for combining together even in the month of November. So that's the case.
List of questions has been listed out. One of them is the basic doubt is how the lab practicals will be conducted, especially in electronics. How it will be conducted?
Even for third year students, mark will be, if it is cancellation of examination, mark may be based on your internal only, or internal plus whatever your performance your earlier semester. That's going to be right. And if government permits to go for examination, that examinations will be totally remodeled examination. It will not be for that much of duration. It may be a reduced duration, or it may be a something like that, conducting only a 5 hours examination for the practical, something like that.
So another one is, will the syllabus will be reduced?
Yeah, The same syllabus, if it goes on online, it cannot be continued. But I expect there will be a change in the syllabus. If suppose we have to go for online courses. That's another question. It's a whatever happened to the PG project. PG project, the simple solution is there is a Zoom. The candidate can be attend their examination in the Viva. Based on the Viva, that there is a scope for awarding the mark. Or otherwise, thesis may be sent to the college, and the faculty will evaluate the thesis. There is a question on what will happen to the PG project. PG projects are treated on par with the practical only. Whatever the project that is applied for the practical, it will be applied for PG project also. And nothing happened to the PG project. There is so many mechanisms by which we can easily evaluate the PG project. One of the mechanism is for conducting the Viva, we can conduct the Viva through the online, that is Zoom or Google Meet, something like that. For evaluating the thesis, you can send the thesis to your college and the teacher faculty, they will evaluate the thesis, accordingly mark can be awarded. For MPhil scholars or those who are having the only project, there is nothing to be panic about it. There will be a simple mechanism to conduct the Viva. You need not to come to the college at all. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. Thank you the management of GVL College and the Department of Computer Science for inviting me to have share some of my views on this online examinations and on the online classes. அதனால ஒரே ஒரு அஷூரன்ஸ் மட்டும் உங்களுக்கு நான் ஒரு அஷூரன்ஸ்ன்ற காலம் கூட ஒரு நம்பிக்கையான வார்த்தை சொல்றேன். யாருடைய லைஃப் இதனால எந்த விதத்திலையும் பாதிக்கப்படாது. You people are very lucky, I can say, and you all people will get passed through some means. God bless you. All the best.